grizzly bears, fairies, Nanaimo bars, red cedar.
Symbols. They come in all shapes and sizes, but when you see one in a place, you know a little bit about their values, their culture, their history, and what connects them to their land. But what is the best symbol of British Columbia?
From 64 entries and more than 300,000 votes, we're left with just two, the Totem Pole and the Orca. An animal in the sea versus a human creation on land. Both can be seen in areas outside this province, but both are inextricably tied to this place and the values we aspire to.
And the more we learned, the more we started to love them. And I think that's a positive indication about British Columbians. We have a lot of things in this province we could learn more about before we destroy them.
At one time, orcas were seen by many as the criminals of the sea. Today, they're beloved, with groups like the Southern Gulf Islands Whale Sighting Network monitoring their movements and fighting for the health of their habitats.
If we can learn to save the orcas, if we can learn to understand the orcas, we can learn to understand many other things in this province. It's got a positive and a kind of an imaginative aspect to it that I think makes it the perfect symbol for BC.
But totem poles have undergone a similar transformation. At the same time orcas were vilified, totems were being taken from First Nations or appropriated by others, used for tourism and art while the people behind them had their lands dispossessed and rights stripped, making its appreciation today a double-edged sword to some.
If we were to use totem poles, the reason is to represent like a story. And that story is the new beginning of where we want to go with this new symbol of British Columbia.
And people are still making and shaping that world, like Squamish and Numjee's master carver Halakton, who has created more than 30 totem poles in his career, each with the symbols and figures reflecting a different story.
But you always can't forget what's happened in the past. So we remember what happened in the past, but we continue on moving forward.
Neither orcas or totem poles have changed much in the last century, but British Columbia has moved forward. And with it, the symbols that matter most and the reasons they resonate. Justin McElroy, CBC News, Vancouver.